amateur on the Bible, but here's what it says. If you search, you will find. It's very important to know that finding is reserved for the searchers. We don't find what we need, we find what we search for. Needing is not the prerequisite to getting value. You can't be a needer, you have to be a searcher. But if you will search, if you'll try, if you'll go, if you'll listen, ideas are within reach. And ideas are life-changing. There's nothing so powerful as an idea whose time has come. Business idea, social idea, an investment idea, good health idea. All you need is just the refinement of an idea to make an impact on your life. Gather treasure, gather equity, gather wealth. Because it doesn't take much to make a significant difference as the time passes. Note for you to take. We could all use a little coaching. Listen to someone's experiences and see if it might cause for you a little moment of correction so that you can make some changes that'll add up to some extra work in the next 1 year, 3 years, 5 years. All kinds of ideas, health ideas, enterprise ideas, living a better life ideas. Now, if you're excited and you're ready to change, find out how things. What's key to doing better is find out. To change your life, really, you need ideas. There isn't anything an idea can't change. And Schultz taught me the major problem is lack of an idea, not a problem. First, I didn't have any money. I said to Mr. Schultz, I don't have any money. He said, that's not a problem. Now, see, up until then, I always thought it was. I was confused. He said, no, the problem is lack of an idea on how to create money and wealth. It isn't lack of money, it's lack of ideas. So if you get the ideas, so you can change anything. Now, to get ideas, you need a constant study of finding out. Now, Schultz also said, when you find out something that works, put the information in your journal. Don't use your head for a filing cabinet. Put it in your journal so that you can do the next best thing. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Go over it. And if you repeat it, go over it, sure enough, someday, some mysterious day, the idea takes root, starts to grow, and shows up in your bank account, your dress, and your personality, and your lifestyle. But capture the ideas in your journal. Find out how things work. Phil gave me this word for my life change. He said, study. Great word. If you wish to be successful, study success. If you wish to be happy, study happiness. If you wish to be wealthy, study wealth. Don't leave it to chance. Make it a study. Some people just go through the day with their fingers crossed. See, that won't do it. You've got to study the things that can change your economic, social, spiritual, personal life. Become a good reader. All of the successful people I know and work with around the world, they're all good readers. Curiosity drives them to read. You got to know. Become a good reader. Now, that's my opinion. Listen to the other lecturers, and listen to me, and make up your own mind. Be a follower. Be a student. Okay? I say, really, for life change, you got to read. One way to learn is from your own experiences, but another way to learn is from other people's experiences. See, one book might save you 5 years if you read. Did you know there's books on how to be stronger, more decisive? Be a speaker, be a leader, have a better effect on other people, develop your personality. Did you know there's books on that? And people don't read them? How would you explain that? And they can read. Did you know that hundreds of successful people have written their stories in books and they wrote down how they did it and people don't read it? How would you explain that? The guy's busy, I guess. You know, you get tied up. Guy says, well, yeah, you work where I work. By the time you struggle home, it's late. You got to eat a bite of supper, watch a little TV, get to bed. You can't sit up half the night reading. And the guy's behind on his car payment. Good worker, hard worker, sincere. Recording in progress. Yes, welcome to Electi, and we are now finally coming to the stage where a lot of things starting to happening. And I was introduced to Electi. My name is Björn Armstedt. I've been doing network marketing for more than 20 years now, and it's the best work that you can have. If you want to have the freedom to work when you want, whenever you want, and with whoever you want. And a couple of months ago, I was introduced to Mr. Jurgen, who is also on the call here tonight, and he's going to give some serious good updates and also some guidance about how the compensation plan and how it's working. And the company has been working very, very hard to come to this stage. And as you know, or maybe you don't know, but to sail a boat, if there is no wind, there's no possibility to get forward. And the same is with business and everything in life. When you don't have any struggles, you maybe lay back and you become too relaxed and you wonder why nothing is happening. But the day you get challenged, that's when you start to make progress, when you have to solve a problem. And I like to play Mr. Jim Rohn. He's one of my favorites when it comes to personal development. And he always has some good things. And what did he say today? If you came early here, he said, study happiness, study wealth. Why do some people become more happy and more wealthy and more wealthy and healthy? Well, because they do certain things to get there. And I was extremely lucky, you can call it, but I got the right mentors in network marketing. I started when there was the basic works into the online work in the mix of that one. And I would say that what Electi has accomplished is a hybrid where you can be an influencer, you can be a networker, you can be a customer, you can be a person who just have a burning desire for that one. So I'm going to show you something today. I'm going to show you the new presentation, and it's so new. This is actually the first time I make it myself. I'm going to make sure, yeah, we have a recording going on here because Mr. Philip is going to distribute it to everyone. So I say hello Greece, hello USA, hello Spain, hello Switzerland. I see a lot of people coming in from different places here, and it's fantastic to see so many people. Arizona, I see that one as well, and España, Espanol, and I can't wait to hear these presentations being done in Italy as well. Welcome everyone, and you can see we are already in the beginning and we have people with huge interest from everywhere. And I think this is going to be one of the absolutely best businesses that you and I can do, and at the same time improve our health. So let me share my screen here, and I'm going to run through the slides, and then be ready for Mr. Jürgen Pulvermüller, our CEO, to give you how you can make some serious good extra income with Electi. I hope that you can hear me. I hope that you can see my screen. And if you can that time put in a yes or a thumb or something else into the chat box. If you can hear me, put in a yes. If you can see, put in another yes. Okay, great. Let's get started here with Electi presentation. Electi means choice. And you and I, we can choose health, wealth, and happiness. I choose that every day. And especially when you maybe become a little bit more, I would say older, but when I was young, I remember if you were 50, you were really, really young, old. And that's probably where I am right now. I'm 51 years old. And I think sometimes that I'm 25, but my body tells me that it's not, and my passport tells me as well. But what is the Electric Club? Well, first of all, it's founded by Mr. Jürgen Pulvermüller and Maurice Berling, two gentlemen with a lot of experience from different areas, network marketing, and running companies as well. And what did we create? We create a club community and lives. So Electi is much more, and that's where you go to log in, have your daily work at electi.club. That's our website as well. So you just put in electi.club. And what does it mean? Well, we have a mission.
And our mission is to create a greater health for you and I, greater wealth, and greater happiness. If you want to have great health, wealth, and happiness, put in 777 in the chat box. I see that you are awake and alive and that you love this one. So, great health, great wealth, and great happiness with products that is the right timing right now. Education. This is the key to success. If you stop educating yourself, you will stop developing. And an opportunity that is right here, right now, which is so easy to work with. And with health, wealth, and happiness, we have the Electric Club, where you and I can save money and we can start earning money at the same time. It's revolutionary how these products has been developed in Switzerland. They are fast, they are efficient, and they work really, really good. We have already so many testimonials. We have the Elevate, which is our live coaching and events, and with some of the absolutely best coaches in the industry. People who have been driven millions and billions in this industry, helping globals, locals, etc. We have Peter, we have Mark, and we have many of you probably out there who can help us. And then we have Explore, which is our traveling product. And this is going to be launched right now. So you and I, we are sitting on a really, really good opportunity. And the choice is right now. It starts with you and I. And I remember so well when I got the question from my mentor, my second time I met him, and he said, do you believe that your life is the way because of your choices and your actions? And then he was quiet and he looked at me and said, did somebody threaten you because your life is miserable? You have to change. Are you willing to change? And I made a choice to say yes. So my choice here is to say yes to to better health, wealth, and more happiness. And the global health is on a decline. Nutrition deficiency is a leading cause. And with more than 2 billion people suffering from lack of micronutrients. I don't know about you, but I was suffering myself. I don't know if I'm one of these 2 billions, but I didn't have the right nutrition for my body. And getting all the nutrition you need simply cannot be done without supplements. I think that every one of you out there have some sort of vitamins at home. I changed them for Electi drops. I love these products. It's really impacting me. And when I'm running out of them, I'm screaming at Jürgen and say, I need more because this is something that's really improved my daily work as consultant, as a networker, as in goals, in training, etc. And what can we choose for our healthy lifestyle? Well, we can have safe, effective, innovate electric trucks. That's the good thing. These have been tested. A lot of things I tried before is somebody who came up with an idea, but they were never really tested. And the Swiss innovation, with more than 20 years, supported by advanced technology and research. That's why it's so powerful. And people who tried other products, they come back and say, well, you have one big advantage, and that is your drops, your products. So let's look into that one.
It takes something special to dive into the unknown, to face the unpredictable, and to go beyond the expected. Inspired by nature, elevated by technology, and magnified by Swiss scientists. A life-infusing science signature. Pure cell microencapsulation technology enhances the absorption of nutrients 1,000 times smaller than a human cell, 1,000 times more live, multi-layered texture. The science of nutraceuticals risen more deeply. The exclusive cellular complex, pure cell for protection, nourishment, and rejuvenation, day by day, every day.
Yeah, that's what you and I can build up a good routine where we have products that we can easily take orally We don't have to have these big tablets or capsules or whatever you're taking, or maybe big juice bottles or something traveling. I go with this 20 milliliter bottle, and I can go anywhere and I can take them anytime. And it gives me the power. And this is incredible. What you saw here is that it's 1,000 of a human body cell. That's why it goes so fast into the body. And if you think of this one, when you and I drink something, and we don't have to say what we can drink, but if you're adult and you're on the cold, you know that if you drink, for example, wine or something, it goes into the blood much faster. Why? Because it's in a water-based system. So with this one, you will feel, and for me, it's instantly get the results. I felt very fast after taking the first drops. I needed to go to the bathroom. The next day, really need to go to the bathroom. And on the third day, I get so much energy. I know other people who had other experiences, but knock on wood, I never been to hospital, never been sick, never operated or on surgery or anything, and very, very healthy. But still, I want to stay healthy. I want to stay wealthy, and I want to have more happiness. So this is something really, really powerful. And what if you could have the vital nutrients that you need in a mere seconds in a day? That's what Electi is all about. And with these five products that we start now with the drops, with pure cell technology inside, developed in Switzerland, and now we start to ship them out. We're going to go through some of them, and actually all of them. The peak immunity, that's the one I started with. That's the first impression I had, and that was really powerful. And that's when I called Glenn and George and Peter and a lot of people who started to see the opportunity of Electi. This one is anti-inflammatory. It has curcumin, frankenstein, and C vitamin. So for me, this is a real booster. I don't need anything else, and I take this one on a daily basis, and it really, really improve my daily life. You can see you have a retail price of 66 euro or a member price as a club member of 55. So you can have the benefits of becoming a member, get better prices. And what is this? 55 euro for having better immunity, better daily life with one product. Think of that one. How much vitamins you have at home? When I get sick, I run to the pharmacy and I come out with like weekly shipping, and that's not a good sign. So right now I have a lot of space at home because of the drops take less place, and I get them every day. The multivitamin, that's also something. It's not easy to get everything in what we need. And with this one, I mix them, I make some cocktails, and it works perfectly. Beaming youth, this is also really, really excellent thing, both for men and women. It's rejuvenating. It's also with spermidine inside. And when I heard about it first time, I was smiling a little bit because of the name, but it's actually giving so much more, both men and women, and especially in these times we are living in right now, where people need to actually reproduce, they need to get more power, if you know what I mean, and we are suffering from that one. So this is, I really recommend you to have that one. It also gives you a better beauty from within. D3 defense is another product, especially for countries which I come from. I'm from Sweden, and where they have normally very little sun. So with the D3, you're building up. It's also good for your muscles. The 39 euro. You can, as I said, you can mix them. You can take them standalone. It's up to you. You can order whenever you want, and it's gonna come till your home. Smart energy. If you want to stay focused, I had before. So many times I was drinking Monsters and Red Bull, and I wonder, why am I shaking? Well, probably because of these drinks, which is not good at all. But with this one, you have a good focus under a long time, and perfect if you're doing sports. If I was a student today, I would definitely take this one. I give this to my daughter, and to maintain focus in school. If I had that one in school, I don't say I'm going to be president, but definitely an ambassador in Electi. So here you have 49 euro, and you can complement it. You can start with one product, you can start with all the five. So we have a slogan on this one, and I think this is a genius slogan. Even I think it was a very good person who came up with this idea. But drop it, that's what we do. We drink it and we share it. We drop it, drink it, and share it. That's the beauty. When you and I can make something so simple that we can deliver information to people. When I meet people, I take these drops, I drop them into a glass of water. I don't say anything. I drink it, and then I make one extra and share it. That's the business. Drop it, drink it, share it. And with a quick cellular absorption, as you understand from the movie, 10 drops 2 times per day. I take it morning and evening. So when I'm sleeping, my body is like building up the energy, and I wake up with a big smile and a big energy. It's 100% excellent, and it's Swiss made. You've probably heard about Patek Philippe, Rolex, but a lot of famous brands from Switzerland, all on top quality. So what defines success for you in wealth? Well, that's up to you and I. But with Electi system, you and I can build up an extra income. We can also develop ourselves. I know many people who've been in network marketing and they say one thing. Maybe they didn't make so much money and for different reasons, but they learn so much skills in their daily traditional work. Network marketing is a passive extra income or residual income that you can impact and you can grow from that one. With our system, we have 6 pillars, and that is mental, it's emotional part, it's spiritual part, the relational part, physical part, and financial parts. When you and I have balance in life, that's when we can make the right choices. When we are stressed and we are not focused, we most of the time make decision which is not so good. So if you and I can start balancing and building up so we have the right foundation, that's why I choose Elective. Well, with the Elevate, which is our training system, we have live on demand virtual training events. We have personal development library building up now a huge content where you and I can be part of that one. We can take part, and our team can actually go in and educate. And I have some trainings which we're going to do with you and your teams so that they can grow exponentially. I'm not just talking about money, but I'm talking about how you and I can become 1% better than we were yesterday. Imagine in 1 year, 365% better. And if it's compounding, well, some of you know what I'm talking about. Coaching and mentorship, ebooks, videos, audios, and podcasts. Well, what makes you happy? Really happy? Think of that one for 1 second. What is the moment where you become really happy? Maybe a travel. Most of them we are remembering and we are talking about it. I went skiing, I went on cruise, I went on adventures. We never remember so much, oh, I get paid. Oh, yeah. But what do you really remember? You remember the experience, and that's happiness. That's what you and I can pass forward to inspire other people. That's why we have the Explore, our traveling partner, and that you and I can travel in style and we can save money. With our Electi travel vouchers, you and I can save money. We can build up so we can have a good vacation. So we have these work, work, work. My challenge in my life before was that I was like a robot. Some people thought I was not human because I was always working. Even when I reached the highest target, I put a new target. I smashed all of these kind of titles, so the company always had to put new titles. And I thought that was my goal in life, but I never had any happiness, only work and building up a portfolio. So for me, it's very important that you and I can build up that one, and you and I are gonna have some people meeting up around the world as well. And here's the video as well, I think, coming up.
Welcome to the ultimate travel booking platform, where your journey is not just a trip, it's an unforgettable adventure. We are here to turn your travel dreams into reality. We understand that every traveler is unique, and so are their preferences. From luxurious hotels and resorts to cozy vacation rentals, Thrilling cruises, seamless flights, reliable car rentals, and exciting activities, we have it all under one roof. Around the globe. But here is the secret sauce. As a cherished member, you unlock exclusive access to our password-protected travel platform, where incredible discounts of up to 60% and more on accommodation await you. Yes, you heard that right, up to 60% off. But that's not all. You also gain access to thousands of exclusive resorts, perfect for families seeking a week of pure joy and relaxation, all for as little as a few $100s. Our platform is seamlessly designed to provide you with an effortless experience. With just a few clicks, you'll navigate through a world of travel options tailored to your unique preferences. Whether you're seeking a romantic getaway, family vacation, or an adrenaline-packed adventure, our platform not only adapts to your desires, but also offers the added benefit of a personalized concierge service right at your fingertips. So, why settle for ordinary when extraordinary adventures await? Let's embark on a journey like no other. It's time to turn your wanderlust into reality. Let the adventure begin.
That's amazing. Could you imagine you're setting now your sail with Electi? You made a choice. Well, the question is, where are you going to go? Where are you going to take your family? You are the captain of this ship and of your organization. What if you can go together and you can share moments together? Use this travel and you earn up to 60%. And we can save it and we can build up our extra money. And this is a bonus the company is giving you and I. So join the club today and purchase electric credits. That's what we do. That's our currency. You probably heard about travel clubs, and we have electric credits. And this one you can do a lot of things with. First of all, you can of course buy the everyday products so that you have the everyday drops, and more products will come. Remember, this company starts right here, right now. We had a lot of talk now for a couple of months, but now we are ready, and we are so ready with a lot of things. Everything comes time for a reason. So you have also tickets to the Elevate that you heard about, trainings, and we had a guest here on a couple of days ago who is tremendously experienced that can help you and I take our business, our life to the next level. But it's not going to happen unless you and I take action. And with the electric travel credits that you saw the video from now, I already start to think of where would I like to go, and I love the features where you can actually tailor make your travel. What do you want in life? I want to have adventure. I want to have experience. I want to have luxury. I want to have good prices and so on, and a combination of those. So how do we take part of this one, and how can we turn our passion into profits? Well, first of all, you can be a basic customer for free. So you don't have to pay anything, and you get access to our product. Pay the retail price. You can also be a standard member, a club member, and you get 50 electric credits. You're active for 1 month. Get $25 in travel vouchers, and you get 20% discount. So you pay 49 euro and you buy whatever you want. You have no commitment on anything. You can become a premium club member as well, and premium is always better. 99 euro, you get 100 electric credits. One credit is 1 euro, just so you know how to calculate. And that gives you 1 month of active. You have $50 in travel credits. You can imagine if you're 1 year member here, you have a lot of money that you can use for traveling for your family or yourself. Then you have the 20% discount. Now you can also start to earn money. So the choice is yours, and you start your journey today by sharing your club experience. And if you think of this one, how many people have you seen on Instagram, for example, doing blogging, traveling blog? They basically live on that one. You can build a residual income with Electi. You can travel. You can share that one that I'm traveling, and I'll drop it, drink it, and share it. So we share our experience with our friends and families and becoming an elected influencer. Today, this is one of the most powerful ways of marketing. You probably heard about some big influencers, how they are dropping something and they have an audience of millions of people. And maybe you know one of those. What if they can have drop shipping with Electi. They have their own unique websites where they can go to their Electi club and they can purchase. Maybe they are not networkers like you now, but they have a huge group of people following them. So then we can earn the rewards and we can build up with that one. And the company have a great compensation plan. And Jürgen, who is on the call here, is going to explain to you how you and I can actually moderate this one to achieve the highest results. The first title you can receive or achieve is bronze. That's when you have 100. So you basically have your product for free. So you're spinning around and you have products for free. And who doesn't want to have it for free? If you want to have products for free, then you put in 444 in the chat box. If you would like to have the elected products just for free, and we're going to show you after what you need to do. I mean, having a free health, now you can go at two, you have 444. That's great to see. And silver, now you have a 400, you get an extra fast bonus. And we also have some carrots now that if you reach silver and gold, there's going to be some extra, which Jürgen is going to give you some information about. 700 per month. I don't know. That could be a good extra money. Could be covering for weekends or start planning your renovation. If you always calculate, if you had 700 euro extra every month, what would you do? And you can of course go 7,000 the ruby, 7,000 every month. Maybe you will think, do I really need to go to my work? Or maybe I could work 1 or 2 days and I can focus on drop it, drink it, share it, and travel and have the lifestyle that you really deserve. But why stop here? You also have a matching bonus by helping other people. And this is also going to be some great updates today about that one. I am always focusing on the high ranks because I love to achieve. But the greatest thing with Electi is that you take it in your time. You qualify during a month. You can always re-qualify. And from Ambassador, you have 15,000 euro residual income. Residual income means that you and I are building up a group of people, customers, leaders, influencers who are buying the products. As long as they buy, you get paid. That's why it's called residual. Passive income is something else. Think what you could do if you had 15,000 every month. What if you put 5,000 into Bitcoin and it's growing and you don't touch it? Or you do something else, you buy gold or properties or whatever you believe in is good. As a global ambassador, which is the highest title, you have 350,000. How many people in your team do you think could do that one? Remember, we are starting right now. If this happening within a year, 2 years, 3 years, think of this. You went, most of you, to school in some way or form. People take a university degree 3 to 4 years, and they come out with debts, loans, and now they're starting and paying off. What if you spend 4 years of hard working, smart working, the difference? And you could build an income of 350,000. Could you imagine that? For some of you, including myself, when I started, I said, "What is he talking about? That sounds like crazy." But this industry has more than 200 million people working, and they are living on this one, and they are living a good one. So the choice is yours. If you want to go for business, I would suggest that you go as a pro influencer. That means that you have a 3 month active part, you get $250. And whatever you put in, remember, people are going to ask, what did you start with? Well, I started with the 99. Okay, I'm going to start maybe with 59. But you start with the 499, you have 3 months, don't have to think. 999, you have 6 months, or 2004.99. That's a business. Now we're talking about that every year. What if you can find other people doing that one every month, a new person, and you're building up a new person, giving them the opportunity? And there's 3 steps now that you only need to think. The first is you join. And by joining Electi, you make a choice. You buy the products that you would like to have with your Electi credits, and you share it with people. Could you imagine so simple? When I started, I went crazy. It's like I had hyperactivity, which I never had. But I had so much energy. I came first to the gym, first to the wakeboarding. And I said, what's going on, Mr. Bjorn? Well, I had these drops, and I couldn't keep my mouth shut because I wanted to share this with other people. Now the timing is perfect. So you can share it on the Electi products, the Electi Club, the JP, that's Instagram, and then Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. We have channels for everything. So the choice is yours. This presentation took about 25, 30 minutes. I thought it's going to take longer. But now I'm really, really excited to hear from the one and only Mr. Jürgen. And if you like this one, put in an 888, which is a lucky number in Asia. So 888, if you like this presentation, if you want to be part of this one, put it in. Prepare for Mr. Jürgen Pulvermüller, our CEO, directly from Switzerland. Mr. Jürgen, how are you?
Now, hey, great to meet you all. It's amazing to be on this call today, and I really would love to share a couple of things. I think it's really important for everybody. And what do I think? And at first, thank you so much, Björn, for sharing this presentation. And here I would love to go on with the compensation plan. Why? Because I think personally the compensation plan is one of the most important things. One of the most important things for everybody here is how to earn money. How do I get my club membership for free? But before we start with this, I would love to share a couple of news with you guys. So what kind of news are we sharing? So the thing is, here in this case, we're a little bit late, but we are fully live. And what are we doing now? The retail customer is fully live. So every retail customer can buy the product. Club member coming next week. So probably a couple of people, of you, try to, hey, I cannot put a club member inside the system. It's coming next week. Influencer, to start with influencer, is live. And next things, buy products as a retail customer is also live right now. If you saw it, some of you saw it, some not. Then buy products with Electi credits as a club member also is coming next week, that you can buy the products and buy products with Electi credits as influencer is also live. So we can share the business and start the business right now. Free shipping products packs, that's one thing what we are setting up next week for you. So we will have product packs for US and for Europe with free shipping. We put them together, and of course they're also coming next week for you. Next news also, next week comes the travel platform will be fully live also next week. And that's a big impact because, of course, we have the products, we have this product text, and that's the main thing we need to focus on, because the Electi Club membership is a little bit different in every network marketing industry. You need to buy the products monthly. You have to buy the product every month. Here you can say, okay, Electi is offering me, for example, 200 or 300 Electi credits product pack, and it's free shipping, it's with express shipping. So I save my Electi credits, my downline, my upline gets the commission, and then I can buy this pack, one pack after 2 months. That you cannot do with any other network marketing company. And we will have this next week. Also travel platform. So last week we introduced Margaseta for our wealth. Now the health, our travel platform, Elevate by Electi, will be live next week, Tuesday, Wednesday. So we are fully live next week with everything you expect from us. Now let's go. Step 1, achieve status is 100 club credits to be an influencer. And I want to go a little bit about the comp plan and about a couple of things in the comp plan that is really important for you. So I know all these people, and I heard from them like, okay, we need to wait until everything is perfect. And I had a funny story with the guy, and I just want to tell you the story with the guy. So I know him personally, and he was this guy, and I know Bjorn would laugh so much about this story. He's the guy. They offered him like 100 bitcoins, like 10, 11 years ago. They offered him 11 bitcoins, 100 bitcoins, and he said, "Oh, no. Price, I don't know what was the price at this time. $10 each bitcoin, that's too much. I wait until the bitcoin is 5." So a couple of years ago, they offered him a new bitcoin for 100. And he said, no, 100 for bitcoin is too much. I wait until the price is 150. And so on. Now he's telling everybody, wow, the Bitcoin now is on 70,000. I wait until when he's dipping down on 30, then I will buy it. He's doing this since 12 years. What I want to tell you with this story, some people are waiting until everything is perfect. But in this world, I'm 57 years old now, never, ever is one thing perfect. We need to start, we need to do it. And that's the same with our comp plan. I can show you now in our comp plan, perfect situation. But probably it's for 1% of you perfect. And let's start. 100 club Electi credits, that's the thing you're starting with. But I would love to start the compensation plan and for you to dive deep into the compensation plan with the bronze influencer. Why? With a bronze influencer, you get $100 commission plus $50 travel credits. So your complete bronze influencer, when you're bronze influencer, your membership is for free. And how to achieve this? It's just to have 3 active members or influencer with each 100 Electi credits. That's all you need to do to get everything for free. We reward you, we Electi, we reward you every month. You're active with $50 travel voucher. And when you see the fully live travel platform on Tuesday and Wednesday, you will love to see that after 10 months activity, you have $500 travel voucher just for free. What you earn, you get $100 plus $50 travel voucher. So my next focus on the compensation plan, and then we go on to the calculation, is silver influencer. It's 1,200 QPV, and with the first month you get $100 silver speed bonus. How easy is this? Silver influencer is to have 3 bronze influencer, and you are a bronze influencer. At this moment, you are silver influencer. You achieve $400 monthly plus $100 speed bonus plus 50 travel voucher. So it's 40% payout on the volume. And now tell me one company that's paying out 40% on the volume on the second rank. And here is the thing. I'm stopping now with the ranks, only bronze and silver. And here's the reason why. You know, you have 125,000 volume for achieving ambassador. Bjorn before told everybody, oh, he's focusing on the big ranks. I do this as well, but 125,000 ambassador with each person $100 means you need to have 1,250 people in your downline. But I'm focusing only on bronze and silver. Why? Because to achieve an ambassador, it's only 420 people or bronze people. They have their club membership for free. Only 420 with their club membership for free. And you know, when you have 4 people, included you, with a free club membership, you achieve silver. And it's only 100 silver in your team around to achieve the ambassador rank. So it's not so much. It's not a big deal. It's just to get 400 people with a free membership or around 100 people with a silver rank. And now I want to dive in deeply into the compensation plan. Everybody knows what rank, reward, qualification examples do you need. So rules for payment, of course, you see it in the comp plan, but the maximum 40% leg. So the biggest leg can be max 40%. The minimum leg can be 20%, not lower. And the minimum is 3 legs. You cannot build with 2 legs. That's the thing we have. And you need to have 3 active influencers. So with these rules and the qualification, now we start with a couple of examples. We have influencer A to D, and don't worry, we prepared a couple of PDFs, and that's also one thing we're doing next week. We're sending out all the PDFs, the compensation plan, everything in the back office. So you just need to go to your back office. You can read everything. One thing we're also starting from next week, we're starting videos with how to use the back office, how to become an influencer, how to become boss. This will start also next week. Let's go to influencer A. This guy has 3 legs. One leg with 135,000, one with 10,000, and one with 5,000 in volume, total 150,000. How the system is calculating this example. So, at first we separate the biggest leg, the power leg, how we name it. So the 135 is separated, and the other 2 legs needs to be 60%. And here we do a couple of simple math. And again, if you don't understand it now, totally do screenshots. And I'm happy to upload the PDF next week for you to dive deeply into these things. So 15,000 on the left, on the rest 2 legs is 60%. So if 60% is 15,000, 40% is 10,000. All the mathematics shinnies there. I was weak in math, so I need to know what I need to do. So 10,000, 40%, and 20% is 5,000. So if this is like this, so we take from the 5,000 is 20%, 10,000 is the 40%, in total 60%. We take out from the strongest leg 10,000. We take the whole volume from the middle leg and the whole volume from the right leg. So in this case, you have $25,000 volume, you're a sapphire, and you earn 3,000 US dollars. Here, I just want to have a quick note on the matching bonus, and we're not talking about the matching bonus, what Bjorn told you before. So in case you enrolled the ambassador on the left leg, on the 135,000 leg, and there is an ambassador on this leg, means you achieve around 8%. Him would be your income would be 1,200 on top. So your total income, if you would have personal enrolled ambassador on the left side, here in this case would be up to 4,200, just to have the ambassador with the same volume. But let's take at the same volume influencer A again, but with different numbers. Now it's only on the left leg 120,000. He has a stronger leg in the middle, and on the right side also a little bit stronger leg. So again, we have 40 and 60%, but here the difference is now 60% of the left 2 legs is 30,000. Means if 30,000 is 60%, 20,000 is 40%, and 10,000 is 20%, means on the left leg we count 20,000, on the middle 20, we take all the volume of this, and we have a volume of the strong leg we keep in the system for 3 months. We're not flushing the volume. But here in this case, you are Ruby. You earn 7,000 with the same volume as the influencer A had before, just with different numbers on the 3 legs. Okay, we do the next. Let's go to the math. 150,000 on 3 legs. Again, we have on the left leg 75, in the middle 50, on the right 25. We have the 40 and 60%. If 75,000 is 60%, 50,000 is 40%, and 25,000 is 20%. So we calculate 50 from the left leg, we complete 50 from the middle, and 25,000 from the right. So with the same volume, in this case, you are ambassador and you earn 15,000 US dollars. Now you see on the same ambassador, on the same influencer, with 3 different legs, with 3 different numbers, means you need to build the system on 3 legs. And that's the most important thing. I know a lot of you, the mathematic guys in the school, they tell me now, okay, guys, that was easy. Let's go to the next example. So, Bjorn, he's building the business like crazy. He's building more than 3 legs. He said, no, hey, cool. I want to have more front lines. I'm not pushing these people from my sandbox, from my waiting room under the others. I want that they separate. So we have the influencer B is Bjorn. We like Bjorn. We have 30,000, 10,000, 10,000, 5,000, 5,000. Total 60,000 in volume. And again, what we're doing, we separate the strongest leg from the other legs. So here in this case, the other legs have a total volume of 30,000. 30,000 is 60%. If 30,000, that's only math. Sorry for this. If 60% is 30,000, then 40% is 20,000. And 10,000 is 20%. So what the system is doing now, the system is calculating the volume always on 3 legs. So the system takes 30,000 off the 40%. Sorry, 20,000 should be. Okay, then he combines these 2 legs to 20,000. He combines these 2 legs to 10,000. Then we have, that's a mistake here, then we have 50,000 totally in volume. The system calculates if you have more than 3 legs, the system calculates the best legs together, but the best legs for your commission. So the system is not saying, okay, 5,000 is on the right side. If 5,000 is 20%, then we take only 10,000 from the right. The system is calculating always the best for you. And I want to show you this also in another example with more than 3 legs. We have here 75, 45,000, 15, and 5, totally 150. Again, system starts like separating strongest leg from the 3 weak legs. And now I know when I have this discussion with the people that, okay, and if there are no weak legs, yeah, that's a real good question. Remember the qualification, the maximum volume has to be 40%. The minimum volume we count is 20%. You could have 33, 33, 33. That would be the absolute optimum for you. I just take these numbers in. I could do here 7,955 plus 33, 7,000, whatever, but you would not understand the numbers. So here it's easy. And again, we have a PDF we're showing you in the back office. We take the 60,000 out. That's 60. It's 65,000. Then we have on the 40% leg, and we have a 20% leg. And what the system is doing, taking out 40,000, taking 40,000 of this leg, and calculating together 20,000 of the weak legs. And that's exactly 20%. So the system takes these weak legs immediately and show you, okay, here are 20% So in this case, you're Ruby with 7,000. Same math with one leg more, and then we share with you the PDFs. It's 45,000, 45,000, 15, 10, and 10. In total, 135,000. And now we see like, okay, there is not really a strong leg. The strong leg could be the 45 left, or the 45 in the middle. So the system just take one out. Say, okay, this must be for 40%. The other legs must be 60%. So we have in total 90,000, 60% on this side. We have 40% on this side, and we have, in this case, if 40% is 60,000, then we have 20% equal 30,000. We take the whole volume here. We count these three legs together, and we take 45, 45, 45. And that's the case where we calculate, that's the 40 max on the left side. And that's the case where we calculate, and here you ambassador with 15, where we calculate 33%. Because the 45 should count max on 40%, can be lower. The 20% cannot be lower. So in this case, we have 33, 33, 33. All the volume of this counts, and your ambassador with 15,000. Remember what we showed you before was just different numbers. So we see you have to build on all three legs in the same way. But if you build more than three legs, the system's taking your weak legs together and place them like one big leg. And that's the easy math for you. You will see this in the back office as well. That's just for you to see a couple of examples how we do it. We have influencer A, we have influencer B, we have this rank, reward, qualification examples with the understanding of the 40% rule, and we describe everything in details. We have also on page 2, like influencer C, influencer D, we have people with 10 legs and 8 legs. I know this will not be happen. 90% build on 3 legs because this makes more sense. A couple of people build on 4, 5, 6 legs because they like to build on 4, 5, 6 legs. It's more safe, it's more secure to get the fully volume and the fully payout. But most people pay on 3 legs. Here in this case, we just make it really, really extreme just for one reason, to show you what the system and how the system is calculating everything. I'm on a German call. I see there are a lot of German people. And here's the thing, I'm on a German call on Tuesday explaining, also written down the comp plan on Tuesday. That's one thing we're doing with the Germans. We have also next week, Nicolas wrote it there in the chat, we're there in Thessaloniki on Sunday next week. I think it's the 24th, and on the 26th, we have a meeting in Varna. So just remember this, I'm coming personally there, and we're planning also in 8 weeks, all the people in US, we're planning a roadshow, also the next big roadshow in US. Together, of course, with one of our master distributors, hopefully both of them, with Mark Aceta on an event on the roadshow in 8 weeks, and the same we're doing here.